Hey, everybody. This is Mr. Michelson. Just wanted to check in here today. Obviously, I'm not here and you have a guest teacher, so please make sure that things go smoothly in the class here today for that guest teacher. Today, you have prepared for a structured controversy, which we're going to get to during class today. You should have your yellow notes packet all ready to go with both notes on the pro side and the con side, the yes side and the no side, whatever you want to call it. And you should have something to write with. We also have some pink worksheets that you're going to get that you'll use during the structured controversy. Just a reminder that your books are due next class on Tuesday. And as you do that, you want to make sure that you've done this work here, which is to keep track of the major topics and important events. Again, you choose what that looks like, if that's a Google Doc or if that's Post-it notes or however you want to do it. We should have 3 significant passages that you've recorded, and we're going to write down some leveled questions, 3 level 2 and 3 level 3 questions. Again, there's a resource for you on the unit guide if you need to look back at that, or might have a paper copy from first semester as well. All this is so that we can have a good discussion about the book with people who have read it next class. So come ready for that. Back to thinking about our structured controversy. The question we have in front of us is, should animals be kept in zoos and aquariums? And today, this structured controversy is not a chance to shout about it to one another. It's not a chance to get into a big fight about it. It's a chance to examine ideas. You're going to today argue both sides of this debate because you've researched both sides of this debate. And the real goal here is to understand this issue pretty deeply and to have it done in kind of a structured sort of way. As we do this, again, be critical of ideas, not people. You're probably going to be arguing things today that you don't necessarily agree with, and so is everybody else. So just be critical of ideas, not people. Focus on the best decision, not on winning. When we're all said and done with this, we're going to think about what makes the most sense as a group. What can we come to a consensus on based on the conversation that we had? This is not one side's going to win or the other's going to win. Encourage everyone's position, even if you do not agree. That's the spirit of a good debate. And if you're not sure what someone is saying, try to paraphrase what you thought they were saying so that you're making sure that you're clear about what they did say. Try to understand both sides of the issue. Once again, that's why we're doing this, so we can really get to the heart of this issue and then decide for ourselves and make an informed decision, which is really all about ethical dilemmas. You know, when you're finding characters in those novels who are encountering situations that we might call an ethical dilemma, they're trying to weigh the pros and the cons and to decide what is the best decision. So think about that as you are thinking about this topic here today. We're just trying to come up with the best decision. We will get to some partners and groups. I'll have that on a slide for you. I've just assigned people partners, and so you need to get with those people, and that'll make sense as we get into things here today. Here's the breakdown. You're going to be studying with that partner for about 10 minutes. We'll have you and a partner on one side, and then you'll be against someone else on the other side. And so once those 10 minutes are up, we're going to get with that other side, and we'll have 2 minutes for each person to present. So we'll have 2 minutes from one partner, 2 minutes from another partner on one side, and then 2 minutes from the people on the other side and the other person on the other side. So 8 minutes total. Then we're going to have a chance to challenge. So as you are listening to what people have to say, on that pink sheet, you're going to be writing some different things down of what are the main points that you're hearing. And then you'll have a chance to kind of come back and say, well, here's what we heard you say. Actually, our side would say this. Once we've done all that, we're going to switch sides. So if you were a yes, you're going to become a no. If you were a no, you're going to become a yes. Pros become cons. Cons become pros, however you want to say it. You'll have another 5 minutes to then prepare anything else that you could say from that other side based on the research that you did and what you've got in that yellow packet. And then we'll have another chance to present. Then we'll kind of drop our guards down and come together with our group here and make sure that we can kind of build a consensus. So this should take, 45 minutes or so. Won't take too long as we get into it, I think. Remember that for this question, we had a viewpoint yes. Viewpoint 1 is yes, many zoos and conservation programs protect these animals. And viewpoint 2 is no animals should remain in their natural habitat. So just remember, we've got one viewpoint and the other viewpoint. Those are the kind of positions that we'll be taking here today. I will have a slide with this up, and I'll probably be back to talk to you in a little bit once we've got our partners and got ourselves together.